of American football that's gaining popularity and will be featured at the 2028 Olympics.
Well, today 8 schools from across Tauranga are competing in a flag football tournament. So we told reporter Jordan Rudd to pull on her footy boots and send her along to Blake Park to find out more. Morena, Jordan.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, the footy boots are well and truly on, and I have to admit, until you guys spoke about it yesterday with Broden, I hadn't heard about flag football, but that's the beauty of this job. You learn lots about things you didn't know, and here to be my guide is Graham Whyte. Good morning, Graham.
Morning, Jordan. How are you?
Before we get to your involvement in the sport in Tauranga and the Bay of Plenty, can you just tell people at home who may not have heard of flag football, what is it?
Okay, so flag football is a condensed version of American football. It's non-contact. Tackles are made by pulling a flag off a belt, similar to ripper rugby. It's fast, it's easy to learn, and it's fun to play. It's played on a smaller field with five people on each team. But it has the same similar rules as American football, the full game.
So would you say it's a mix between kind of ripper rugby and American football?
Yeah, so the skill set's pretty similar. So if you can transfer those skills across if you've played those sports. So a lot of the kids that we have been to at the schools around the Bay take to this game very easily, and they enjoy it, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of transferable skills.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, definitely, yeah.
And what got you into bringing flag football to Tauranga?
Well, I must admit I wasn't the first. There was people before me, but what I did, I looked at the school space and thought the way the sport's going to grow in this country is to start at the primary school level. So for the last 2 years, that's what we've been doing. We've been holding taster sessions for the schools and gaining interest, and this is sort of the culmination of that 2 years' work. The kids that I've been to, the schools, I've been down to Opotiki, Makaroa, Taniatua, Tapuki, everywhere in between. They love it. They absolutely love it. And the fact that it's a summer sport doesn't clash with any of the winter codes. But yeah, it's good. And you'll see today that the kids will absolutely be delighted playing.
Yeah, so there's a big tournament today. What can the kiddies expect here today?
Okay, so today's tournament is for, as I say, the first primary school tournament of flag football in this region. There is 8 schools sending teams here, so we're really excited to welcome those guys. Thankfully, the weather's just turned, so that's good. So yeah, it's just the very first tournament we're running. Hopefully this will become a regular feature, and we can do this every term or every couple of terms.
And it's not just here in Tauranga, it's around the country, right? There's a few clubs?
Yeah, of course there is. So there's lots of clubs in New Zealand. So if you go onto New Zealand American Football Federation's website, there's a page on there that you can find clubs in your area. So the area we're in at the moment, there's 2 clubs. There's the Pacific Coast Sharks, which I'm a coach of, and there's the Tauranga City Tridents as well. The sport's growing, and it's only going to get bigger. And what we're doing in the schools, hopefully will encourage the kids to go and seek clubs, and even maybe start clubs of their own. So there's more competition within the local areas.
And it's going to be at the Olympics, right?
Olympics 2028, yeah. So that's a really, really big thing. And hopefully with that, the public will get behind the New Zealand national team and other teams from around the world. Yeah, that's massive. I mean, once that's in place, hopefully the sport will just go from strength to strength, you know.
Amazing. And I just want to bring in a local star player, Xavier. Hello, mate.
Hi.
What do you like about this game? Come in.
Just traveling around the country, meeting all the other people that are like interested and love like playing the sport. Yeah.
What got you into it?
Well, it was like my best friend. He played down for the Tridents a couple of years ago, and he just dragged me into it, and then found Graham and joined the Sharks.
Do you find that more and more of your mates are getting into flag football?
Yeah, and there's not just my mates, there's people that are coming in through school, just asking me about it, trying to like get into the sport.
Awesome. Well, what are we expecting today? Are you going to take out the tournament?
Oh, I think I'm a bit too old for that, but I'll definitely help with the reffing.
Awesome. Well, good luck today. Thanks for chatting, guys. Very excited to see flag football kind of take off across the country.
Yeah, and so are we, and it'll just keep getting better and better.
Yeah, awesome.
It really will. And thank you for coming down as well, guys.
Absolutely.
Jordan,
Yeah, thanks, Jordan.
keep Graham there. I've just got a question. Presumably British, how does a Brit come to New Zealand and then start getting involved in a sport from America?
Great question. So Chris can tell you're a Brit. How did you kind of get into the sport that originated in America?
It's a very, very long story. And it goes way back to the mid-80s. Just purely through seeing this strange game on TV. They used to have a highlight show every Sunday. Used to show 5 minutes. A couple of friends of ours when we were teenagers used to watch it. And then an advert in a local newspaper asking for people who were interested in joining the team. And I did. Got involved in proper gridiron back then, so it was shoulder pads, helmets. And 7 years later, ended up national champion. So
Wow.
the sport's done me well, so I'm giving back to the sport now.
Humble flex. Well, every good story starts just an ad in the local newspaper.
Yeah. Just, it sounded a little bit scouse. I thought maybe, it would be football. Football, that sort of would be the big thing. But yeah, interesting.
Great
Thank you so much,
story.
Jordan.
9 minutes.